That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
All right, Christopher, what do you
All right,
have
a little
over
stat to start off Overreaction Monday, guys. This team is just the fifth team in NFL history to score 30 points and put up 400 yards of offense in each of their first 4 games and win them all. Each of the previous 4 teams made it to the Super Bowl. So the Arizona Cardinals should be the Super Bowl favorite at this point.
I'll say it just merely because it is a long road to go right now. And there is still TB12 lurking out there. And because the NFC West just showed you how flat out unpredictable it all can be, I will go out and say this is an overreaction right now. A favorite to win the Super Bowl? They may do it, and they may be the team to do it. I'll just call that an overreaction for the moment and need to see a little bit more than just the first 4 games, but they have been terrific. Terrific.
I mean, transitive property. They beat the team that beat the team that was the Super Bowl favorite.
Understand. I get it. I mean, but if you'd asked me last week, the Rams are the favorites to win the Super Bowl, I would have said that's an overreaction also.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Shout out Phil DH for the stat. All right, guys, next up, we saw it last night in New England. Mac Jones is the best quarterback of this rookie class.
I will say that's an overreaction. I will say that. Let's see what Trey Lance looks like moving forward. Let's see what he looks like with the ones for a full week. Let's see what he looks like when the game plan is for him. As you know, Kyle Shanahan said the game plan wasn't for him yesterday, and he still had a couple touchdowns, and he still was a problem trying to stop when he was running it. Let's see what Trey Lance looks like when he gets the full Monty. So I'll say it's an overreaction, but what he has done so far, which is absorbing the playbook that is placed in front of him and accepting the coaching to make him feel as comfortable as possible, and for him to make sure that he plays boring, to use the Jets phrase, and he makes as few mistakes as possible and does his job, to do the Belichick phrase. Mac Jones, he's the freshest one out of the box. But I want to see Trey Lance first before I crown him, to use the Dennis Green phrase. What's next?
We saw Big Ben yesterday, and it was again not good. The Steelers should trade for Deshaun Watson.
Wow. Throw their hat in the Deshaun Watson ring.
Big Ben's not going to finish the year. It's not. It's going very, very poorly.
Wow. That's apparently, by the way, getting ready to heat up. You know, I've got.
Well, Glazer was saying.
Glazer's saying keep an eye on it, and you're hearing that a lot from the news and information people who aren't willing to put out there what sources are saying.
But Houston
enough buzz is
reportedly,
talking. I know enough buzz is talking to give the. You know, that's what you do. You throw something out there, so when it happens, like I told you a few weeks ago. All right, so I just don't think it's practical. Like, that's such an un-Steelers-like move for them. Like, and I know they did. They traded for Minkah Fitzpatrick a couple of years ago, which was an un-Steelers-like move. Like the Steelers, whenever I've done enough drafts. I've done all the drafts since 2006, and I have NFL Research provide me a card. And a card, just like this one I'm holding up, the Rich Eisen Show card. It says NFL Network on the back. It's an index card. I would say it's about, 5x8? Is it these are 5x8s?
I think
and I get on a card, 5x8, of their entire draft haul going into a draft. And some teams, you know, their first pick, like, say, Houston this year was a third rounder because they've traded a bunch away. The Steelers, year in, year out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. They get 7 draft choices, and that's what they have going in. I don't know. Will they give up ones all throughout the future?
For Deshaun Watson?
I don't know. With the baggage and everything. So I'll say that's an overreaction because they just won't do it. They should do it. I think that would be an interesting way. Or you sit back and hope Aaron Rodgers chooses you. Wouldn't that be the spot?
Yeah.
What else you got over there, Chris?
All right, so Gary in Buffalo is on the line right now about the Bills not getting any respect. Gary, 1 second. The Bills are the best team in the AFC.
No, I agree.
I'm sticking with the Chiefs.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll stick with them.
All right, Rich, I got another.
I'll stick with him. Because, again, who's running the football when it all comes down to it?
Who cares?
Right. Who cares how many points the Chiefs defense is giving up right now?
I think big difference between
The
who
Chiefs
can run the ball
offense,
and stopping
the Chiefs
someone.
offense is more unstoppable than the Bills offense. When the Mandalorian's playing out of his head, the Mandalorian quarterback's playing out of his head, they can really move the ball down the field. But I would put Mahomes and Tyreek. Who would you take, Josh Allen and Diggs or Mahomes and Hill?
Man,
I mean, seriously.
I mean, it's choosing my favorite
Okay,
kid.
who do you take? Mahomes and Kelsey or Allen and Dawson Knox?
Look,
Who do you take? Clyde Edwards-Helaire
totally understand.
or Singletary and Moss whenever he's, that's what I'm saying. But the sum of the parts can look terrific.
Yeah.
And the defense, we will see what this defense can do to the Chiefs offense. And let's see what happens when we have toe meatball Sunday night. For the moment, I'm sticking with the team that I said will repeat as an AFC championship representative in the Super Bowl. Back to back to back. That's where I'm going.
Another stat courtesy of Trey Wingo. The Bills are the third team since 1972 with 2 shutouts in the first 4 games. The other 2 teams, Rich? The 91 Washington football team and the 2000 Ravens. Do you know what they have in common?
They won the Super Bowl.
They both won the Super Bowl.
Got it.
So Cardinals, Bills, Super Bowl. Write it down.
Okay.
All right, last one. If Jimmy,
By the way, Davis Mills and Jacoby Brissett coming in the middle of a game.
shutout.
Yeah.
Shutout.
Right.
0 points. They
Got it.
scored 0.
I understand that.
0 points.
I got it.
Got it. If Jimmy G misses any time, he is not getting his job
That's
back.
correct. Spot on. Target. Bingo.
Poor Jimmy G.
Bingo. Spot on. And Jimmy G, in his post-game press conference yesterday, just looked crestfallen, saying we'll see what an MRI reveals today. Hope it doesn't go into the Achilles. I can't believe we're doing this again. And I totally feel for him because he knows. He knows. And we all know. This kid's going to get in with the ones, and we will see. Yeah, this is what Jimmy G had to say, actually. Roll it, please.
What happened in the first series? I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. Tweaked the calf. It hurt initially. I thought I could keep trying to go, and it just kept getting worse and worse. In between series, I could feel it tightening up and everything. Thought I could gut it out. I tried to for the first half, but it's just tough, man. I don't know. Been in this situation too many times, and it's getting real old, so it's just one of those things, but it's part of the business, though.
I feel for him. And the same thing, too. I don't understand why we're talking about, hey, it's still Andy Dalton's job. The kids aren't going to get better unless they get the practice time to get better. And to get the practice time to get better, you got to start. Because you don't get the practice time to get better when you're the backup. And we already have seen how much better Trevor Lawrence looks, and we saw Zach Wilson begin to put it together, and you see what Mac Jones has looked like. The writing is on the wall. You got one more over there, Chris?
I had one more. It's about the Chiefs, Rich. Their defense is going to keep them from reaching the Super Bowl.
I think, again, let's just... boy, you just keep... I mean, this is one of those things where it was like yesterday...
Well, we've been talking about it all day, and I had this.
No. This is like game day. This is like game day morning. You have game day morning roots. You were on the production staff there. Of
course.
Like, let's ask, who needs it more, Belichick or Brady? Who is the one that actually has a legacy play? It's just like, let's keep asking the same question, but rephrasing it 3-4 different ways for 4 hours of the show. Yep. The Chiefs, in my mind, are still the best team in the AFC. The fact that the defense isn't playing right now, they're only going to get better. It's not going to get worse, barring injury. And that Mahomes is going to make fewer mistakes and they will keep winning football games. And good luck trying to outscore them when they don't turn the ball over. Good luck with that. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.